home of the Panthers. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Charlotte. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's Young to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Handoff, Gibbs running left. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Lions 21, Panthers 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
As that play folded, Mike. I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. Panthers will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The key to this play is all the pass protection. When you allow your running back to fast release and get out, you're down 1 pass protector. So the offensive line knows, hey, we're on our own here. And they gave the quarterback and that back enough time to get downfield and picks up a huge play.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions go up by 7, 28-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point. Up and good. And the Panthers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll try to run a reverse. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A carry now for Chandler. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now, faking the give. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Young to throw on 1st down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Williams in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Back to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead down to 4. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Watkins motioning over. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Williams in motion. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Tough running there. He's up to the 32. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
This is a tale as old as time. Like, it seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Young. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and long. Here's Young. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. The Panthers will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll run here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll stick to the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Now Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Open man, left side, he's got it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Young quickly out to Leggett. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Back to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Here's Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Detroit! So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. First and 10. They send Evans in motion. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. The Lions call their first timeout. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Another try with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They send Evans in motion. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. They'll look to throw again. Now, he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's going to look downfield once again. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. Listen to this crowd. These guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams in motion. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Young to throw on 1st down. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Big-time throw there sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.